Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to paint a nose for beginners, so let's jump right into it. I will be using this Gamblin as my medium as I am using oil paint. So first things first, you want to make sure you have a reference photo. Your nose doesn't have to look exactly like your reference photo, but you definitely want something to refer to. So first things first, I start off by shading in those darker tones and then working my way up to lighter tones. I always like to start at the nostril because for some reason if I start at the bridge, I find myself going all over the place with my colors and it just kind of gets a little wacky. So I like to start off with the nostril, and I'd recommend you do that as well. By starting off with those darker shades, you set a tone and you give that nostril some structure so that you can work in some of those highlights and some of those additional colors that you see in the flesh, such as the pinks and the oranges, and or if you have any purples or green and whatnot. Predominantly for this painting though, I'm using a lot more pink and red and orangey colors though. So starting with the darker tones help with structure and placement. Now, depending upon your reference photo, you want to try and use a color that helps differentiate the difference between the upper area of your nostril versus the lower area of the nostril. This helps to give the nose a more turned up appearance. Now, as you can see, I'm going into the bridge of the nose. And when I go into the bridge of the nose, I sort of do it in a triangular shape initially. This helps create a dimensional look for the nose so that it doesn't appear to be just straight flat from the tip of the nose upward. And again, you want to go in using that same technique of going from the darker shades to the lighter shades. On the side of the nose where the bridge presents itself, I want to make sure that I am using shapes as a way to further showcase the difference between the bridge of the nose and the side of the nose, so that way it can appear dimensional. If you look closely to my picture at the moment, it looks a little bit like an awkward triangular shape. I also gave a triangular shape on the lower right side of the nostril as well. Another tip, when you are painting up the bridge of the nose, you want to make sure that you define where the bridge of the nose ends as well, so that way it doesn't look like just one flat line going upwards. And in addition to that, when you get to the tip of the bridge of the nose, you want to make sure there's sort of a curve, so that way again it doesn't present itself in a flat manner. Now here I'm just playing with my colors and adding in a little bit more of that flesh. Just picking up any spots I may have missed from the reference photo, trying to make sure I have all of my colors in there, all of my highlights and everything that I need to make sure this nose comes out in tip-top shape. And now for the final step, I'm going to go ahead and blend all those colors together. When you blend, you want to make sure you're working directional. So if you are blending the sides, make sure you are working in the direction in which you laid the paint. Here, I'm just going in and making sure I get that bridge defined a little bit better. And this is the final result. I hope this video was helpful for you. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more.